Hello friends. I am Krishna Doshi and today we are going to see a beautiful match between Garry Kasparov and Hikaru Nakamura played in 2017 and other each and every information will be given to you in the description box, so refer to it. So we will start the game. Yes, this is the game played between Garry Kasparov and Hikaru Nakamura. Garry Kasparov was playing with white pieces and Hikaru Nakamura with black pieces, and this game started with d4, knight to f6, c4, e6, knight c3, bishop to b4. This is the Nimzo-Indian defense. Queen c2, the classical variation. Castles a3, bishop takes on c3, queen takes on c3, d5, knight f3, d takes on c4, queen takes on c4. This is all normal. Sorry, this is all normal Nimzo-Indian defense classical variation. Normal line, the main line. After queen takes on c4, e6, h4, c5, d takes on c5, b takes on c5. See, you can see over here h5 was played. See over here only you can see over here Garry Kasparov and Hikaru Nakamura. So I will show you by here only with the best. Yeah, d4. I'll just show this. Yeah, b6, h4, c5, d takes on c5, b takes on c5, h5, h6. This is all normal Nimzo-Indian defense, normal variation, all normal. You can see over here Garry Kasparov's rating was 2812 and Hikaru Nakamura was 2792. It was not so, the rating was not so big, but the difference in rating was not so big. But Garry Kasparov was a world champion, isn't it? So he was a world champion for so many years after Anatoly Karpov. So he has great experience. After h6, g4, queen to d5, queen takes on d5, knight takes on d5, g5, h takes on g5, bishop takes on g5, f6. Attacking the bishop. I'll just show you something which I want to show you. See, with h6, since Garry Kasparov has the white bishop or the light bishop, has good compensation over this diagonal in the future can have, but this is completely very good. It's plus 1.6. It's that is the advantage, which the first advantage is that Garry Kasparov is having the bishop pair. That's the first advantage. The second advantage is that three pieces of black are on the four pieces are on the last rank. Similarly, in development wise, white just has to castle, but castling is a problem for white. If it was not a problem, then Garry Kasparov was completely winning. But still, something has to be done, isn't it? So after f6, bishop to d2, knight to c6, which is an inaccuracy, because see, bishop b7 is a good line, is a more good, is better, is a better line. You can have bishop b7, h6. You can take and rook takes. That's a better line. It takes, and you also maybe will have some composition. But this big bishop line, bishop diagonal is will make the life of Hikaru Nakamura or the black pieces slightly good. This was a better line. This is a better line for black. But knight c6 was played, developing rook to c1, knight to d4. The intention over here is to just take, take, and then rook to c5. Is a good one, good idea. But still, you don't want to take. What about you'll think that what about I just take over here? What will happen? Nothing will happen, but takes and takes. The king is in the center, and the file will be open, and it's not super, isn't it? That's why rook takes on c5 was played, knight takes on f3, and e takes on f3. That was the problem, and that took place. Bishop to d7, rook to h4, transferring the rook from the last rank to the middle of the game. Or you can also go for this and this idea. This is a better idea. You can also play b4 b5 in the future and be better in what white is concerned about. Rook fb8, b4 a6, just trying to just stop this this passer. If you, it also makes an attack on the a3 pawn also. Whenever white pushes this pawn, takes. So you can't take. So bishop captures, bishop captures. So it will be a well good compensation for black if white pushes this pawn. But there is no need to push. Whenever black will push its pawn, it can simply take and pawn will. Rook to d4, bishop to b5, trying to just exchange the bishops so that white doesn't get the opportunity to have the bishop pair. Bishop g2, declining the exchange offer. Rook to e8, f4, trying for just one discovered check whenever the white when white takes on d5, it can take and it will be a discovered check. f5 by Hikaru Nakamura, knight bishop to f3, king to h7, transferring the king from the last rank, or means kings are coming to the game. Black king is coming closer to the pawns and trying to grab their pawns. Bishop to c3, rook e7, king to d2. King to d2, then was played rook to d8 and bishop captures on d5, e captures on d5, rook d captures on d5, rook captures on d5 check, rook captures on d5 and rook to d7. Just trying to exchange all the pieces so that black gets a small compensation. Now maybe you can see that now before white had an advantage of plus 1.4, 1.61, but now it has been decreased to 0.6 plus 0.6, but still some compensation is with the white pieces because of the pawns. White is having 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 pawns, and black is just having 3 pawns, so a 2 pawn advantage. But we don't have to forget that on the f file the pawns are doubled. Still the advantage is advantage. Still one pawn is a good advantage for white to win the match, win the game. Rook captures on d7, bishop captures on d7, then king to e3, g6 h6. Just trying to ignore any what do we say, any exchange of pawns. King captures on h6, gave up king to d4, king to h5. Hikaru Nakamura made this blunder. King to g7 was better, but he played king h5. After king c5, you win all these pawns over here because just have this option, then king to this, and you just lose this pawn. That's the problem. King to g4, bishop to b5, bishop to d2, sorry, king to f3, king to b6, bishop b5, a4, bishop to f1, b5, a captures on b5, a captures on b5, and king captures on f2. Then happened was king to c6, king to e2, bishop to c1, king to d1, and bishop to a3, king to d2, and bishop to e7. After bishop e7, Hikaru Nakamura with black pieces resigned the game because to stop this dangerous pawn, this dangerous passer, he has to give up his bishop, which is the only piece he can win with. Still, then also, although black has a one pawn advantage, one pawn extra, then also white can just go and pick up all the pawns like this, and like this. After takes, I'll just show you a sample line. Bishop captures, king captures, and this is the only way you can stop it. And bishop to g5, and you will lose all the pawns over here. To stop, you have to just go like this, and no, you can just come over here still, but you can't win this. You can't stop this pawn being sacrificed. So to save one pawn, you can save one pawn, but still you are a bishop down, and then in the future you will be a pawn down, and it will be equal, and you will lose the game. But still, some drawish chances are still there. It's not completely winning for white, but okay, it can be drawn, but it is between Hikaru Nakamura, who is a good player, but he's playing against the world champion, the past world champion. So he knows. So Garry Kasparov knows how to play these kind of games. He has a good sort of experience. I hope you liked the game. Please subscribe to the channel. Um, like the videos which I have uploaded. Share them and give love. Thank you and bye for now.